Hello there guys, welcome back, and now we're doing the number 4 service from Madeley to Leegomery. Now, as you probably know, last year I actually jumped onto the number 4 thinking I missed the number 8 service to Bridgnorth from Telford, but obviously it turned out to be a prank. Yes, it turned out to be a prank. So I got on the 4 by accident because the 8 I really missed was the 8A to Wenlock, and that didn't affect the journey. I just got the timing correct. Oh gosh, that was funny. That day was. That was so funny. That was last year. So this is the route towards. So this is the route towards. So anyway, we're doing the 4s up to Leegomery, which is one of the busiest services in Telford, and it's operated by Riva with streetlight buses. Now, as you probably know, this is a bit of a busier service, so it might be a bit difficult to film because obviously with it being a very busy service, and we don't want to because obviously we've got to get consent from other customers before if we want to include them, and if they wish you not to do it, you must then comply with the instructions. So we're now going along Queensway. So we're now getting off at Holmer Lake. So we're now within the Telford boundary, and we're just by Sturchley Services. So anyway, we're now coming into the centre of Telford. So this is the centre of Telford by the International Hotel and the International Centre. And here we are. We're now arrived at Telford. So we're just arriving at Telford bus station. So I accidentally got on the 4 as a prank, then got off halfway because obviously I got the timing correct and headed back on the other 4, bus service back into Madeley to then get the correct bus onto Bridge North, which was the number 8. And so here we go. I'm just now gonna head over onward towards. So anyway, here we are at Telford bus station. Okay then, guys, we're now heading out of the town centre over at Hollinsgate, and we're now proceeding on to Telford Central Station. So we're on our way into Telford Central Station, Central Station, which is the Central Station interchange to provide connections to railway services to places such as North Wales and also services into Birmingham. So here we are. This is Telford Central Station right here. That's the old station building. That's what it used to be. And then it started to be developed like that. And now it includes this new footbridge to gain access to the town centre itself. So that's brilliant. There's now a new direct connection to the to the shopping centre with a new bridge. So that's all the information. So we're now on our way. So I do apologise if I missed out one exit, but obviously we'll be doing that at some point in the future. So now on the B5061, so this is going to take us to one of Telford's outskirt posts. So you've got Wickes here, Wicks. So you got a Wicks. Sorry, I got on Queensway. Not supposed to be on that road. Anyway, here we are back to the proper road. So we're now at so we're now coming into Oaken Gates, which is home to the popular Oaken Gates Theatre. And here we are now coming to Oaken Gates bus station, which is coming up. So here we are, this is Oakengate's bus station. So we're now on our way over to Wellington. So we're going over to Wellington. So the full set goes to loads of different parts of the Telford community. Not only with Madeley and the centre of Telford, it also goes on to it also continues on its journey up into Wellington, and then it goes on to the Princess Royal Hospital, and then it goes on to and then after the Princess Royal Hospital, it terminates over at Leegomery, or which I originally referred to it as Leegomery. So here we are at the Ketley Brook roundabout, closer to the Wrekin Shopping Park. Well, not far from the Wrekin Shopping Park, if you remember that back in the day. So here we are, now arriving at Telford at Wellington bus station. So this is Wellington bus station. That's what the old station used to look like. Obviously there isn't like and this is what the new station looks like, a more up-to-date type of hybrid with those type of wind things, powerful with sustainable energy. So now we're on our way up towards the Leegomery. So here we are. This is the Princess Royal Hospital here in Telford. And here we are at Leegomery.